Denver City Council commits to fighting climate change, how your vote can change campaign financing, and Denver women get their mammograms on the move. I'm Rebecca Jacobson, and here's what's happening in your city now.
We do proclamations for a variety of reasons here at the City Council, and many of them are congratulatory and celebratory. This is not one of those. This is a forward-looking, very serious commitment, and it's a policy commitment. This isn't something we can easily pass an ordinance to put into law, but it requires the full moral authority of our body to be able to achieve the very important goals that it describes.
City Council unanimously approved a proclamation supporting Denver's Climate Action Plan, which includes reducing community-wide greenhouse gas emissions 30% by 2025, making all new buildings net zero by 2035, increasing electric vehicle registrations in Denver to 30% by 2030, and pushing Xcel Energy for 100% renewable energy for our city by 2030.
This was about pushing the city for action, and I support that action. So for me, this is not a congratulatory ceremonial proclamation. This is the beginning of a very intense work plan.
Learn more about the plan at denvergov.org. Election Day is right around the corner on November 6th. We've been showing you some city measures on this year's ballot. This week, we focus on Referred Measure 2E, public campaign financing. It would allow candidates for city offices to match donations of $50 or less at a ratio of 9-to-1. This means if a candidate gets a contribution of $50, it would be matched to $450 from city funds. To qualify, candidates would have to voluntarily agree to raise money in lower amounts and take contributions only from those who contribute no more than $50 in the aggregate per year. This measure would ban corporations and other entities from donating directly to candidates for city offices and would lower contribution limits. And it would create the Fair Elections Fund within the city's general fund, capped at $8 million per four-year election, appropriated by City Council and the mayor. To learn what the proponents and opponents say about this measure, check your Denver Notice of Elections booklet, which was mailed to all registered Denver voters. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Denver Health is on the move to get women their mammograms.
Most women should start having a screening mammogram by the age of 50. Women at average risk for breast cancer should get a mammogram every 1 to 2 years.
We are able to detect breast changes, breast cancer,
long before they can be felt or seen on the outside. Women can schedule their screening mammogram by calling one of our outreach care navigators. That number is 303-900-0749. Screening mammography can save lives.
To find out when the Women's Mobile Clinic will be in your neighborhood, visit denverhealth.org. The continued growth of Denver has resulted in an increase in crime. In response, Mayor Michael B. Hancock, along with the Department of Public Safety, introduced the Denver Opportunity Index this week.
That we got to get beyond just police officers patrolling streets and start asking the question of why is crime higher in certain parts of the city as opposed to others.
Using census data, Executive Director Troy Riggs presented his philosophical shift on how to improve public safety. The data identified 3 categories contributing to the rise in crime.
And so the mayor and I have been working very hard to put data together to understand what people are dealing with. How are they doing financially? How are they doing in their health world, specifically when we talk about mental health and dependency issues? And what about those groups of individuals like our immigrant communities and those reentering from prison? Do they feel like they're being left behind and not participating in Denver's recent prosperity?
To learn more about the Opportunity Index, go to denvergov.org/safety. And don't miss the upcoming Listen and Learn community meetings. It's an opportunity to learn about the study's findings and for the community to contribute to the report and find assistance. It's not too late to register to vote on November 6th. Go to denvergov.org/elections to fill out your voter registration form and return it via email, fax, by mail, or in person. You can also find your local polling place or follow your ballot with the Track Your Ballot program. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.